Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're visiting the alcohol-free section again, and the beer in question is one I've not had before, not seen before. I've tried from the brewery, just not this particular beer. It is from Brutal Brewing. It is a ship full of IPA, and it is completely and utterly alcohol-free. 0.0% ABV. There you are, right there, from Brutal Brewing. And it says, not a lot on the bottle, it's pure beer, only malt, hops and yeast. And it says brewed at Brutal Brewing AB. There's very little information on here, other than it's a 330ml bottle. It's £1.30, it's what I paid in Tesco's in Stoke-on-Trent today, or specifically the Hanley one. And it has a grand total of what, 66 calories in the bottle? Not a lot of calories. I can't tell you much about it because it doesn't really say much. So there we are. It's going to draw obvious comparisons potentially on the name and the image of the boat to the Ghost Ship alcohol free. I mean, look, you've got a boat there, although the label's not quite as cool. It does stand out immediately as an IPA, though it does say IPA in big black letters. So I have expectations. I don't know what to truly expect in terms of the flavour, but we shall see. So let's crack her open. And we're going to pour into the Brewdog glass, and the pour is going to be darker than I expected. Pours reasonably well. Definitely a lot darker than I expected. That is verging on a ruby. I was expecting pale, really was expecting pale. That's a pleasant surprise. We've had, what, a finger or so of off-white head. It's not very compact and it's fading pretty quick, but that's a close-up of the beer. It's lightly carbonated, little tiny bit of activity from the bottom. Have a whiff. Malty, straight off the bat, malt. And something resembling Parma violets, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Let's have a taste. So malty, not massively hoppy. Perhaps it's the type of hop that's used. I'll have to research and find out. That's lending that little bit of a floral aroma. So let's have a taste. Oh, that's interesting. That floral aroma translates to the taste, and it's actually not bad. It's got some body to it, which is surprising as well, because most of the alcohol-free beers I've had, particularly the pale variety, they tend to be quite thin and really lacking in that important area, the mouthfeel. And this has got plenty of it. It's quite dry on the finish. The flavour is understandably malty. It does mirror the aroma in that sense, and there is that slightly sort of sweet floral edge to it, kind of familiar. It's almost leaning towards like a citrus type flavour, but it's got a distinct floral edge to it. Pleasant. There is a bit of an aftertaste though, and that is ever so slightly bitter. But on the whole, as a completely alcohol-free beers go, this is a good one. It really is. It's got plenty of flavour. It's got flavours that are interesting enough to make you want to buy it for its flavour alone, let alone the fact that it's alcohol-free. So that's a good sign. I like. Why do I like it though? Well, I like it because it's interesting, it's different. It's not your kind of very simple pale ale flavours. It's got more to it. It's exciting as alcohol-free beers go. So yeah, can I compare it? I mean, I talked about the obvious comparison to the old Ghost Ship based on the labelling. Does it compare to Ghost Ship? Not really. It's different. I can't truthfully say I would compare the two because they are quite different in flavour. This is a bit more malty. It's got those kind of toasted malt flavours as opposed to the obvious sort of lighter sort of malts and the obvious citra flavours in Ghost Ship. So this is a beer for those who like proper flavour and want to drink something without any alcohol, because you might be des for the night. So yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna have another sip before it all warms up in front of these lights. So Brutal Brewing's a ship full of IPA. Would I buy you again? I would. And I hope Tesco's keep it in, because it's the first time I've seen it this week. It wasn't there last week. It's here now, and it's one that I would drink quite willingly. Like I say, because of the flavour on its own. I would pick it for the flavour, not because it's alcohol free. Well, you get my point. So yes, I would. I like the toasted malts. I like the kind of the floral leaning towards citrus sort of hop flavour. I like the fact that it's got body to it for an alcohol free beer. I would say, yeah, very, very good. Would I rush out and buy it again? I would. If I was looking for an alcohol-free beer in Tesco, there's not much there that I would choose to buy regularly. I mean, the ones that I do, Erdinger, Ghost Ship, and the Brooklyn, was it Special Effects, but this now joins that crew. I would rush out and buy this to drink again. And interestingly, it would jump towards the top of my pile of alcohol-free beers because it's got true flavour. And I hope it's not a one-off. So I'm going to give a ship full of IPA from Brutal Brewing 4.25 out of 5 on the old Untapped score sheet. So yeah, a very good beer, regardless of the fact that it's alcohol-free. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you for watching. This has been The Beer. I've been yours truly, and I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.